EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. On second down, here's Burrow. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. There he goes, right side. Wanting room at the 50, look out. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs 33.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll take this down to the 26.
A gain of 7. First down, Bengals.
A first down carry for Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. This thrown quickly out to Jones. Touchdown Bengals! Charlie Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Yellow.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
11 empty.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. 7-7, our score after one.
The first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a fourth down coming up.
Yellow. Easy. Yellow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Burrow on play action. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Charlie Jones, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for KC. 52 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Chiefs at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year. So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
For our Kansas City Chiefs. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, Ripley. Hero 15.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Running left to give to Pacheco. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get his...
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Cameron Sample drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be fourth and long. And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal, and then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. They keep it with Barkley on first down. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Saquon Barkley, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. And he pushed it right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. He's still on his feet. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
11.
On second down, Burrow. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. But incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go.
Barkley, inside handoff. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one goes out wide for Barkley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Barkley. And he'll be taken Chiefs have first down yardage. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Working with a lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Looking downfield for Jones. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. McPherson's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Mahomes now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Hardman. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 88 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. And now they're in the hurry-up. And now they will throw it with Burrow. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Bengals. Davante Adams. 50 yards. And the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, 57 color.
Mahomes now to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And quickly they get to the line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
11.
Burrow will throw. Flush to his right. Man open, here is Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Smith. Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Burrow changing the look. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Come back! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Hey, Ripley, Ripley!
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Here we go.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
11, mighty.
Barkley is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
McPherson now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Pacheco on the read option. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Attack, attack.
3rd and 16.
Here's Mahomes to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Burrow to Barkley on the check down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here we go.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Saquon Barkley,
Here we go.
his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Nick Bolton. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Mahomes on target here to Hardman. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And this is incomplete. Looking for Sky Moore that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okudah.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, color. Hey, Ripley. Hey, 57 color.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 57 yards. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score?
They've got his man complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Hey, 43, 15. 15.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Here we go, 1st and goal. Pacheco. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Escaping the pressure right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Well, they certainly didn't get what they wanted on that play. That means it's a big-time decision on what you call on 4th down.
Absolutely, because a field goal here doesn't do him much good. Here it is, 4th and goal. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bengals are going to win this football game. Here we go with Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this one is incomplete. That's some good close
conversion speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Well, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So